Hey there, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. In today's price analysis and price prediction video, we're taking a look at a perennial favorite, Litecoin, ticker LTC, with this right up here by Pratik, LTC Price Prediction. As a reminder, you guys can always check out our price prediction videos. Go over to the altcoinbuzz.io website, and if you hover over the review section tab here, you'll see there's a section called technical analysis. Click on that and you'll find in article format all kinds of price predictions. As you can see, we have some recent ones for Nano, for EWT, for VET. And although I've been able to convert a few of these into video format, you'll find a whole catalog, a whole repository of extensive price analyses here, again, in article form. I'm not quite able to convert all of them into videos, unfortunately. But with that being said, we're taking a look at Litecoin today. You can always check into our Price Signals Telegram group. I always pin that to the top of the comments section. That's not financial advice, but it's an informed discussion on these kinds of topics, right? Chart analysis, price analysis, project updates. For context, at the time of this recording, Litecoin is just above $300. It sits at $305.36. That's up 3.8% on the day. I'm also going to be referencing a bunch of resources, including litecoinfoundation.org. All of this will be linked to. You'll be able to find the resources in the description below. Of course, guys, if you like this kind of content, cryptocurrency and altcoin price prediction pieces, then be sure to like and subscribe to Altcoin Buzz. All right, so Litecoin is really one of the oldest coins, and it's also, if you think about it, one of the first competitors to Bitcoin. LTC was, of course, developed by Charlie Lee. There's a little bit of, I suppose, controversy in the history of Litecoin. Of course, Charlie Lee, not exactly something that I will say is to his credit, sold his bag of Litecoin at the top of the previous bull cycle. But then on the flip side of that, he also really stayed at the head of the ship. He was the captain of the ship in terms of his contribution to the Litecoin Foundation. Regardless, there is some controversy there, so that's a bit of a sore subject for some people. But with that aside, let's talk about Litecoin as a peer-to-peer internet currency. It's one that enables instant, near zero cost payments to anyone in the world. At a time right now when Ethereum's network congestion and sky-high fees really are an issue, it's actually quite refreshing to use Litecoin just because of how fast and how cheap it actually is. Litecoin is an open source global payment network that is fully decentralized without any central authorities. Mathematics secures the network and empowers individuals to control their own finances, and Litecoin features faster transaction confirmation times and improved storage efficiency than the leading math-based currency. And with substantial industry support, trade volume, and liquidity, Litecoin is a proven medium of commerce complementary to Bitcoin. You often hear the expression that Litecoin is the silver to Bitcoin's gold. But how will this affect the price of LTC? Before we get into that, it should be noted that Litecoin has one of the most active communities in the crypto ecosystem, with hundreds of thousands of followers, if not millions, across various social media platforms. Litecoin is also an open source software project released under the MIT X11 license. This gives you the power to run, to modify, to copy, and to distribute the software. You can also distribute modified copies of that software. And the software is released in a transparent process that allows for independent verification of binaries and their corresponding source code. Let's talk Litecoin blockchain. LTC's blockchain is capable of handling higher transaction volume than its counterpart, Bitcoin. And due to more frequent block generation, the network supports more transactions without a need to modify the software in the future. And so as a result, merchants get faster confirmation times while still having the ability to wait for more confirmations when selling bigger ticket items. Wallet encryption allows you to secure your wallet so that you can view transactions and your account balance, but are required to enter your password before spending Litecoins. And this provides protection from wallet stealing viruses and Trojans, as well as a sanity check before sending payments. Peace of mind is very important in this space after all. Miners are currently rewarded with 12.5 new Litecoins per block, and this amount gets halved roughly every 4 years, similar to Bitcoin, every 840,000 blocks to be precise. The Litecoin network is therefore scheduled to produce 84 million Litecoins, which is 4 times as many currency units as Bitcoin. Some would argue, therefore, with a total circulating supply that'll eventually be 4 times the circulating supply of Bitcoin. Doing the same math, Litecoin should be valued closer to about 1/4 of Bitcoin's value. So with that in mind, let's launch right into the LTC USD price prediction. At the time of this recording, as I mentioned, Litecoin is currently trading just above $300. This places it above a couple of resistance zones, actually, that it recently cleared. The first of which was $244. We sailed past that. In fact, we've gone even into the $330 and the $340 range at the time of this recording. So this is kind of coming to you at an exciting time. Litecoin, in other words, has claimed it's dominated that resistance zone of $244. It's also moved up above the $263 and the $290 resistance zones. Hopefully, as things consolidate, LTC stays above those zones and they can be turned into support in the event that they are tested. But now that we're sitting above the $300 mark, we could, again, assuming things consolidate in our favor, we could start seeing a move toward $369, $496, and even $623. If the support below us right now is tested and rejected, again, that's $290, it means we could see a pullback down to $263 and $244. Going even further down, hopefully that won't happen, but anything's possible in crypto. We could also move further down towards $211, $190, and $162. None of this, of course, is financial advice, but in the event of some sort of catastrophic crash toward those levels, they probably would be good areas to pick up a long position. Again, not financial advice, but yeah, if you're placing long orders after some kind of a precipitous fall, if we ever do go down toward 211, 190, 162, not financial advice, but that would be a good area in which to enter longs. Hopefully that won't happen. Again, we're above $300 right now. Let's see if the 290 zone continues to act as support if tested, and then eventually we can go up higher toward that $623 range. Let us know, guys, where you think the price of LTC is going to be going in the next few weeks and the next few months. Of course, over the longer term, there's a much more bullish case for altcoins such as Litecoin that have been consolidating actually in a descending wedge for multiple years against Bitcoin. So you should probably consider this to be a short-term analysis here, a short-term price prediction, because after this multi-year descending wedge pattern, actually many people are calling for a Litecoin price above $1,000. Let's first check off some of those other boxes that we discussed in this video. We'll be coming at you in the near future, hopefully with a part 2 once we've cleared some of these most recent hurdles. But let us know, guys, in the comments below where you think the price of LTC is going to go, both in the short term and at the peak of this altcoin bull cycle. Let us know as well which other altcoins you'd like us to cover for these price analysis videos. Check the review section once again and the technical analysis area for more write-ups on altcoin price prediction pieces. I will endeavor to turn more of them into video format. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, again, let us know about it in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Best of luck if you do choose to invest. As you guys know, none of this is financial or investment advice. Stay safe, and we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.